Did you know that nearly 1 in 3 people over 70 fall every year? What if I told you that just one simple exercise could prevent those dangerous falls? For example, Mrs. Linda from Florida was hospitalized in 2023 after she tripped while stepping off a curb, leading to a broken hip. A situation like this could happen to anyone, but it doesn't have to. According to the CDC, over 3 million older adults in the U.S. experience fall-related injuries annually, with many of these falls leading to life-changing consequences. The good news is that something as simple as improving your balance can significantly reduce these risks. 90% of seniors don't realize that poor balance is a leading cause of falls due to muscle weakening as we age. This can make us more prone to losing our footing, especially in everyday situations like standing up or walking on uneven surfaces. But here's the thing. You can change all that with just a few minutes of practice each day. Stay tuned until the end to find out how just 5 minutes a day can help you regain confidence in every step you take. Exercise 1. Single leg stand. Did you know that nearly 1 in 3 older adults will experience a fall this year? Let me share a real-life story with you. Mrs. Evelyn, a 72-year-old woman from Tampa, Florida, found herself in a hospital bed last year after tripping over her own feet while getting out of the car. Her fall led to a broken arm and weeks of recovery. Like many seniors, Evelyn's balance had become weaker over time. It's a heartbreaking situation, and it's not as uncommon as we think. The CDC reports that more than 3 million older adults visit the emergency room every year due to falls, with falls being the leading cause of injury and death among seniors. And what's more alarming is that falls aren't just accidents. They can significantly reduce a senior's ability to live independently. According to the National Institute on Aging, 2024, the risk of falling decreases by up to 50% if seniors practice just 5 minutes of balance exercises daily, such as the single leg stand. Now let's break it down. The single leg stand is as simple as it sounds. Standing on one leg for a few seconds. Sounds easy, right? But this exercise is incredibly effective for boosting your balance and preventing falls. Here's why. When you balance on one leg, you're not just using your leg muscles, you're engaging your core, strengthening the stabilizer muscles, and improving your neurological connections to the body. This helps you maintain balance in everyday activities like walking, getting out of a chair, or even stepping off a curb, things we often take for granted. Think of your body as a pyramid. At the base, you have your legs, and at the top, your brain. For balance, the pyramid needs to be stable. By practicing standing on one leg, you strengthen the muscles that stabilize the base and improve how your brain communicates with your body. It's like tightening the foundation of a building to make it sturdier. And if you lose your balance while walking, this exercise helps your brain react faster to prevent a fall. This exercise doesn't require fancy equipment or a gym membership. You can start practicing it at home while waiting for your coffee to brew, or even while brushing your teeth. All you need is a sturdy surface nearby, like the back of a chair or a countertop, just in case you need something to hold on to. As you start, aim for 10 to 20 seconds on each leg. Eventually, as your balance improves, try to do it for longer or add small variations like closing your eyes for a few seconds. It's simple but effective. Here's a question for you. Have you ever tried standing on one leg and felt like you were about to tip over? It's pretty common, but with consistent practice, you'll notice a huge improvement. If you've wobbled before, don't worry. You're not alone, and this exercise will help you strengthen those muscles and improve your balance. So, comment below and tell me about your experience with balance exercises. Let's learn together. Remember, just 5 minutes of balance exercises each day, like the single leg stand, can drastically improve your stability and reduce the risk of dangerous falls. And just like Mrs. Evelyn, you can regain your independence with consistent practice. Stick around until the next segment where I'll show you exactly how to master this simple move. Exercise 2, heel-to-toe walk. Let me tell you a story about Mr. James, a 68-year-old man from Austin, Texas. Last year, he started to notice that his balance wasn't what it used to be. Simple tasks, like walking down the stairs or carrying groceries, became nerve-wracking. One day, he almost tripped while walking along a curb. He realized that something had to change. After starting a balance routine, including the heel-to-toe walk, his stability improved dramatically within a few months. Here's why this is important. According to the CDC, 2023, seniors who regularly practice balance exercises, like the heel-to-toe walk, have a 40% lower risk of losing their balance compared to those who don't. That's not just a small improvement, that's a significant reduction in fall risk. In fact, falls are the leading cause of injury among older adults, with over 3 million seniors being treated in emergency rooms every year due to fall-related injuries. So, this simple exercise could be a game changer. Now, let's break down why the heel-to-toe walk works so well. Imagine you're walking along a narrow curb or tightrope, like in the circus, but without the nerves. This exercise trains your brain to improve spatial awareness. Essentially, your brain becomes better at processing information about your body's position in space. It enhances posture, which is critical for balance, and helps stabilize your ankles by strengthening the muscles along them. These improvements don't just help you stay upright while exercising, they make walking in real life smoother and safer. Think of the analogy, your balance is like a tree. The stronger the roots, your ankles, legs, and core, the better the tree stands against strong winds. If your roots are weak, you risk toppling over. The heel-to-toe walk helps strengthen those roots by encouraging your body to align properly with each step. It forces your muscles to engage in ways that you may not normally use throughout your day, which is exactly what makes it so effective. Here's the best part. This exercise is easy to start and doesn't require any fancy equipment. You can practice it anywhere, at home, in the park, or even at the grocery store. Start by standing tall with your feet about shoulder width apart. Then, place the heel of one foot directly in front of the toes of your other foot, as if you're walking on a tightrope. Take a step forward, placing your heel in front of your toes each time. Focus on your posture and try to move slowly and steadily. Have you ever tried walking along a narrow curb or a straight line and felt like you were going to lose your balance? It's normal. This exercise works by challenging your body to maintain stability in these situations. Comment below and tell me how it feels when you practice the heel-to-toe walk. Are you able to stay balanced? In the next 20 seconds, I'll show you a trick to make the heel-to-toe walk even more challenging so that you can get even stronger and more stable. Stay tuned. Exercise 3. Sit to stand without hands. Let me tell you about Mr. Thomas, a 75-year-old from Chicago, Illinois, who, like many older adults, began noticing his body changing. A few years ago, he started to avoid social events because he found it difficult to rise from low chairs without assistance. One day, after struggling to get up from a comfortable chair during a family gathering, he realized that his independence was at risk. This is when he decided to take action. Mr. Thomas began practicing the sit-to-stand without hands exercise daily, and within a few months, he noticed a dramatic improvement. Not only was he able to rise more easily, but he also felt stronger and more confident in his everyday movements. This brings us to an important point. The ability to get up from a chair without using your hands is a clear indicator of lower body strength and core stability. According to Dr. Maria Jenkins from Johns Hopkins University, 2023, being able to perform this simple act without assistance is critical for maintaining independence as we age. As seniors, the ability to rise smoothly from a seated position impacts many daily activities, from getting out of bed to standing up at the dinner table. This seemingly small exercise plays a big role in how we function in our day-to-day lives. The CDC, 2023, reports that fall-related injuries are the leading cause of death for older adults in the U.S., and many of these falls occur during transitions, like getting up from a seated position. So, the more you practice the sit-to-stand without hands, the more you're strengthening your legs and core, and therefore reducing your risk of falls. The CDC also notes that regular strength training exercises for seniors can lower the risk of falling by 30 to 40%. Now, let's break it down. Performing the sit-to-stand without hands targets your core muscles and your legs, especially your quads. These muscles work together to help you rise smoothly. To do the exercise, sit upright near the edge of your chair with your feet flat on the floor. Cross your arms over your chest to engage your core and prevent using your hands for support. Slowly press through your feet, focusing on tightening your core muscles as you rise. This motion may seem simple, but it forces your body to activate the necessary muscles in a coordinated effort to lift you up improving your strength over time. The analogy I like to use here is a tree. Imagine your body as a tree with its roots, your feet, firmly planted in the ground. Your core acts as the trunk, providing stability and strength. As you practice rising without your hands, you're essentially fortifying your roots and trunk, making your body more solid and steady, just like a tree that can withstand the winds. So here's a challenge for you. Try this exercise the next time you're sitting in a chair. How does it feel? Can you rise without using your hands? Let us know in the comments below. It might be difficult at first, but with regular practice, you'll start to notice improvements. Plus, stay tuned until 1:45, where I'll share a life-changing tip on how to progress smoothly with this exercise and make it even more effective. Exercise 4. Standing march in place. Let me tell you a story about Mrs. Ruth, a 74-year-old from Denver, Colorado. Last year, she found herself struggling to keep her balance while walking down a set of stairs at home. She noticed that her gait was becoming slower, and her movements felt uncoordinated. After a visit to her doctor, Ruth was encouraged to try some simple balance exercises, including the standing march in place. Just a few weeks into the practice, Ruth felt more confident on her feet and noticed that her walking had improved dramatically. Her posture was better, and the fear of stumbling on her own stairs was gone. This brings us to an important point. Marching in place may seem like a simple exercise, but it's actually one of the most effective movements for improving both mental and physical coordination. In a 2024 study by the National Institute on Aging, researchers found that seniors who practice simple balance exercises like the standing march improved their posture by 30% within weeks. This statistic is a game changer because posture plays a vital role in how we move and how our body manages balance. It's not just about standing straight. It's about improving the way we carry ourselves, which directly impacts how stable we are on our feet. Now, let's break down why the standing march works so well. When you perform this exercise, you're lifting your knees one at a time, holding your balance in between each step. You might think that's easy, but it's not just about moving your legs. It's about strengthening your core muscles, boosting circulation, and improving mental focus. Every time you lift a knee, your body has to engage your core to maintain stability. This strengthens the muscles that help keep you upright, allowing for better posture and more fluid movement. Think of your body like a musical instrument. If all the parts, your legs, core, and brain, are in harmony, you move smoothly and confidently. But when one part isn't working correctly, it affects the whole system. The standing march helps to get all parts of your body working together, improving coordination and making movement more fluid. It's a simple act, but it's like tuning an instrument to make it sound better. You might be wondering how this simple movement could make such a difference. The truth is, when you practice the standing march, you're giving your body the chance to relearn how to walk with ease. By improving your balance and posture, this exercise helps you move more naturally. Seniors who struggle with walking may find that over time, their steps become smoother, and they have less fear of falling. That's because you're reinforcing the neural connections that help your body understand where it is in space. Have you noticed changes in your balance when you walk or move? Maybe you feel more stable, or perhaps you're able to walk faster without worrying about losing your footing. Comment, "I'm marching," below if you're ready to try this move, and see how it can improve your balance and posture too. In the next 30 seconds, I'll show you a trick to make this exercise even more effective, and you'll see how it can help you maintain your coordination, even in your 80s. Just like a sudden storm sweeping across the brain, falls can quickly disrupt your life, leaving lasting consequences. But don't let fear take over. These simple exercises can be your shield, protecting you from the dangers of falls and helping you regain control of your life. The 4 exercises we've explored are more than just movements. They are tools to restore your confidence, strength, and independence, giving you the freedom to live without the constant worry of losing your balance. Like this video if you're ready to take charge of your balance and say goodbye to those unsteady steps. Comment, "Stay strong," to get a free checklist of 5 expert-approved exercises that can further enhance your balance and mobility. Subscribe now and tap the bell to never miss our next video on 5 superfoods recommended by Drive John Hopkins to keep you strong, healthy, and thriving. Next week, we'll dive into how to spot blood clots in 4 easy steps. You won't want to miss this important life-saving information. Stay tuned, because your health matters, and we're here to help you stay strong and informed.